So now in this video we're using the 4017 integrated circuit as an LED chaser again, but this time we're making the Night Rider effect. So we have half the LEDs, so there's 5 LEDs now. It slides one way and then the LEDs light up sliding the other way. So now each time we get a change of the 4017 output so that a different LED lights up, and then it happens twice for the 2 at the end there. We have a high output of the 555 timer. That's also when the capacitor charges. I'm using a lot lower value resistor right here from the last video, so it's going a lot faster. But in any case, a high output, which is an input for the 4017, means the red LED lights up. About 3.5 volts comes out. And then when the output's low, the blue LED lights up. But it's right when the output goes high that the 4017 changes which output it has high. So moving on over, we have 10 outputs for the 4017. So 0 is up here. That's the first one. We have a diode there so that, because when this one's high, that one's low, current would flow right into the other output. We don't want that. So we have it going through the diode and then the blue LED, and it heads to ground through that resistor. After we get another high output, then it comes down to 1 there. I know it's far, you can't read it. But then that one lights up. And then 2, that one lights up. 3, that one lights up. And then 4, that one lights up. Right below 4 is 5. So when the input is high again, it jumps down to a 5. The same LED stays lit up. And then 6, 7, 8, and then we come back to 9. And then after 9 will be 0 again. So that one will stay lit twice as long. And here we zoomed in so you can see a little bit better. As I said, 2 down here, and then it'll be 3, and then 4, and then 5. So that one just stays lit twice as long. And then work your way back up 6, 7, and so on. And now we'll zoom into the circuit a little more. So there's our current limiting resistor for all the LEDs. All of their cathodes come to the resistor, the jumpers, wherever they land into a hole. That's where the cathode of the LEDs are, the shorter lead if it's not trimmed. So right above it is the anode for all of them, where you see a little dot there. And the anode is where the 2 diodes for each LED comes together. So that's the cathode side. Remember, current flows this way. Anode more positive, cathode more negative. So since they're in the same row, these 2 wires can touch each other, but these 2 wires cannot. In fact, none of the wires on the anode side can connect to each other when it comes to the diodes. That's because if it has a high output, then all the rest have low. So if those 2 are touching to each other, that's a short circuit. It'll just go right back to the power supply. And that might be how I fried the first of these 4017s. But in any case, the lower number is up on top. So we got 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 for the yellow one. Right below it is 5. And then you jump up 2 for 6, 7, 8, 9. And finally, just like I mentioned in the last video, when it comes to the outputs, they are just crazy right there. You got to look at the data sheet and just figure them out. So pin number 1 is output 5. And then we work our way down here. Pin number 11 is output 9. So you just have to line them up. It's not fun, but it is what it is. So we have the clock. That's where the signal, so the jumper coming from the 555 timer again. I used a 10K resistor between the output of the 555 and input of the 4017 because I fried one of these, as I said before. Right when I applied power, when I didn't have a resistor there. So I just figured I'd put the resistor. It just looks at voltage anyways. Current doesn't go in and out. But maybe that's why I fried. Maybe it isn't. I just put it there to be safe. And then we got the reset pin. So that's held low right now. Again, I used a resistor. And that prevents it from doing anything. If you reset it, it just holds the output 0 to high. And then we got the enable pin. It has to be low to enable it to let the outputs keep changing. If you give it a high input, then it locks the LED in place.